Hey y'all, it's Stephen Van Kampen-Lewis here in early December, and I have I'm just going to do a quick video today. My voice is kind of bad. It's actually the best it's sounded all week. Got a little something going on. But I just want to do a quick video on this Catasetum gnomus. Gnomus is spelled Gnomus, and it's a pretty rare species. This one actually was sold to me as Jururense, and I got it from Bella Vista, which is a Brazilian vendor. I got it, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago probably. It's a very small import, and it's turned out to be a Catasetum gnomus, which is really cool because you know, sometimes, or actually a lot of the times when these South American vendors mislabel their Catasetums or the Catacetini, they seem to really give something else that's even cooler. So this is one of those cases. Anyway, less talking and more flowers. So let's turn the camera around. So this is going to be a bit tricky to film since I have to hold the plant. And yes, it does look like these flowers are upside down, but that is not the case. This is how they're supposed to bloom. This is a non-resupinate bloomer, which means the column there is on the bottom and the lip is on the top. So to our human eyes, this flower looks upside down, but there's a lot of orchid species that are non-resupinate and bloom in this method. If I zoom out a bit, you can see that I'm holding this one. Of course, I grow it in the PET method. As usual, tons of roots, water well in the bottom. The water well is dry right now because of the time of year. This is one where I cut the leaves off and then let it dry out. And as you can see, the plant is pretty much dormant. And then what's frustrating about this species is that it has an arching inflorescence, and I keep forgetting to stake them. So what it should look like is this, right? But as the blooms get larger, it tends to get heavy, and then it droops down, and then you get this kind of odd looking display. And what I need to do is actually just stake it so that it's upright, and it'll have these same blooms that appear upside down, but in a more sort of organized way. Nonetheless, this is a really cool looking species. Pretty large flowers, really strong minty smell. It really is one of my favorites. I do like this one a lot. I'm kind of curious to see what this one looks like when it's bred onto others. So I might collect some pollen and maybe pollinate something next year. I've got a Catasetum in bloom right now at Jean's greenhouse that I might throw some pollen on. I'll do some research before I do that to make sure that the blooms aren't going to be absolutely hideous on any progeny that I might get. But anyway, there's the Bella Vista tag, and you can see that it was supposed to be Jururense, but I relabeled it as Gnomus there. And I hope all of you are having a great weekend. See ya.